Hey folks, this is Vince with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out MYnd Kraft. This is a project that is coming to Kickstarter around August 27th, 2018. What you're seeing here is a prototype, so everything that you're about to see is subject to change. That includes the quality of the components, that includes the rulebook, and so on. This video is just going to be a brief overview. It's not going to touch on everything in the rulebook. My written article that's going to go along with this is going to go in more detail. This is just an overview, a visual component that will allow you to tie everything together. So what do we got going on here? Well, here's the rulebook. It's about 35 pages or so. And it includes a lot of different games, many games in fact. Some range in difficulty. For example, we've got Easy Coder here, which is meant more for younger children. Coder League is more of like a group setting kind of thing. Memory Flipathon, well, when you think memory, you think like memory matching. Speedy Monster, that's, you know, instead of taking turns, everything's like fast, fast, fast. My favorite is Decode rather, and I really like that one. I think that's the one that stands out more than anything. What are we doing? Okay, I showed you some of the games, but what is this all about? We've got two different deck of cards here. We've got action cards, and we've got number cards. Action cards have these little pictures on them, and you're probably wondering, what is this? Greater than 3? 2, 3, 5, 7 with yellow and green? What's going on? 2, 3, 5, 7. These are conditions that you're trying to meet by using these number cards in order to score points. No matter what game you're playing, basically you're trying to score points. Each of these cards has a little star in the upper right hand corner. Some are 1, some are 2 stars, some have 3 stars. Like for example, this has 1 star on it. That has 2 stars. I'm pretty sure there's one. Yep, there's 3 stars. And that's how many points that particular card is worth. So this one is worth 1 point. This one is worth 2 points, and so on. But anyway, you're going to be using these number cards to solve these action cards. The numbers range 0 to 7, and they come in 4 different colors: yellow, green, blue, and red. There's also wild cards in here that have no score or asterisks up here in the upper right-hand corner, no stars. This is more like a wild card. It helps you complete these things, but it doesn't really give you any points. So what I want to do quickly is just maybe show you a brief round of Decode. Again, that's my favorite one out of all of these. But yeah, the manual does go into how to set up each one. There's even, and I recommend you take a look at this first. Here's a look at all of the different action cards that are in the game and what they do. As you saw, there was a bunch of different symbols, numbers. You're like, okay, what am I looking at? Well, you want to come here first and take a look at this. For example, this here is any value, including asterisk card, and then one of the 2 colors specified. So in order to solve this action card, you need a red card or a green card, but it can be any value. If we go into some of the harder ones, like this is data structure, dictionary, and there's some numbers listed here. Number of number cards to be played, more than 1. Only 1 number card in each value and color specified could be played. The value is only one of the values specified, including asterisk card, and then the color is one of the 2 colors specified. So the advanced pack gets into more of the advanced functions. If you're playing with younger kids, you may want to stick with the introductory pack, which is obviously easier to solve. So let's go ahead and do Decode. I'm going to quickly find that here in the manual. There it is. So what we do is I've already pre-shuffled these. And by the way, this is excellent cardstock. They feel laminated too, and that's really weird for a prototype. Normally I expect components that aren't that great, but I really enjoy the card. I hope the developer keeps the quality of the cards. I did have a couple of cards, like you'll notice there's some fading here between the cards, and some I think were even scratched up. Again, this is a prototype. So anyway, what are we doing in Decode? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to flip over 4 cards like this. And basically these are like 4 different functions that we're trying to solve. And again, if we don't know what they are, we can always look them up here. So for example, this loop card, this 3 blue and green loop, number of number cards to be played, exact number specified on the card. They can be any value, including the asterisks, and one of the 2 colors specified. So we would need to play 3 cards on that particular one in order to solve it, in order to complete that function. This one here, let's take a look at that one real quick and see if we can find that one. Function is, okay, more than 1. So in this case it's 5. Any value, as long as it adds up to the value specified, and then any color. So basically we're going to need like more than 1 card or set of cards that adds up to 5. This one, I believe off the top of my head, is just 1 of a 0, 1 of a 1, 1 of a 4, or 1 of a 6 of any color. And this one is a red or a yellow one that is greater than 3. You just need 1 card of that. So again, I'm not an expert at this, but that's how I interpret it. So anyway, each player will get a hand of these cards here, and let me refer back to my, I believe it's 6 cards each. Yes, each player gets 6 cards. So we're going to do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, so we're going to take a look at this one. And the way this works is players will look at their hands and then in turn lay these cards face down under the functions that they're trying to solve. You don't have to try and solve all of them, but you're trying to solve as many as possible to get the highest score for this round. Again, you've got 2 stars up here, 1 star there, 3 stars here, and 1 star here. So it would behoove me maybe to try and go for this card first, because there's 3 stars. So again, this is any color, so I might do 2 and 3. So I might lay these 2 down like this. This is player 1, we'll say. And then this one here is 0, 1, 4, 6. This is anything greater than 3. We could put this 7 down here, for example. This one, we need 3 cards that are blue and green. We're not going to be able to complete that one. This 0, 1, 4, 6, we could put this maybe 6 down, something like that. And the rest we won't be able to use because, again, we need blue and green cards over there, at least 3 of them. So we would normally just put these off to the side when we're done, face up. They won't be used this round. And then we'll do the same thing with this player. We'll take a look at his hand, and he would privately try and come up with ways to solve these. So we could do, say, I mean, I don't really like solving this one because it's only 1 star. Let's see if we can do anything better. So we could do, say, 2 and a wild for this one. 0, 1, 4, 6. This game basically makes you look at your hand and figure out, okay, how can I get the most points out of the cards that I have in my deck? This 6 is greater than 3 and it's yellow, so we'll put that one there. And we could do, I mean, we could do this one over here, why not? I mean, we could either do the 6 here and then these would go off to the side, but these are blue and green and there's 3 of them, so maybe we'll do something like that. So after that, we'll go ahead and flip these over and we'll add up our scores and see who has the most. Something like that. Okay, so if we look at player 1 here, we don't look at the unused cards. We've got this 7 is greater than 3 and it's red, so that is correct. So that's 1, 2, 3 points. We take the star on the number card that was played, along with the stars on the action cards, add them up, and that's 3 points. This one is 1 star, 1 star, so we're up to 5 now. This is 2, this is 3, so that's 5. This is 5 as well, so that's 15. Or, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can count, people. I can count. 10. So we've got, this player has a total of 10 points. This player has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. He didn't complete this one. Oh, and I'm sorry, this one here. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this player 2 actually has 11 points, whereas this player only has 10. It turns out that these extra cards came in handy, and these ones that went to waste could have maybe won him the game, depending on how they were played. So all of the cards that are played are put into a discard pile off to the side, and the player that scored these will earn these, and they'll put them into their discard pile. And the process will repeat. And at the end, whenever this deck runs out, when everything is all said and done, or yeah, whenever the action cards are all said and done, the end of the game will happen, and then players will count up the number of cards in their score pile, and or the number of points they have in their score pile, and whoever has the most wins. Again, that is a brief overview. I might have gotten a rule jumbled or two, but that is the gist of it, and that is just one of the games that you'll find in MYnd Kraft. Again, that'll be available late August 2018. I should have a Kickstarter link available in the below description and on my official website in the article once it actually goes live. Alright, so this is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.